Hamilton, I'd like to switch gears and discuss drugs. You previously testified that you pleaded guilty to a crime involving drugs. Was that for selling drugs? Yes. What drugs did you sell? Crack cocaine and marijuana. What did you do with the profits you made from selling drugs? I would buy clothes, other stuff for my family, and I bought a gun one time. Aside from you, did other members of BMB sell marijuana and crack? Yes. How do you know? I seen it. I bought some before. You bought some from other BMB members? Yes. Did you also talk about selling drugs with them? Yes. Miss Brady, could we please show the witness Government Exhibit 630B? Do you recognize that, Mr. Hamilton? Yes. That's 24th and Carpenter in front of building 666. The government offers Government Exhibit 630B. No objection. Received. May we publish it, Your Honor? Yes. Mr. Hamilton, is this location inside BMB territory? Yes. How are you familiar with it? That's where we used to chill at. That's one of the blocks we used to chill at every day. In addition to chilling, would you sell drugs in front of that house? Yes. We can take that down, Miss Brady. Did BMB members use code words for drugs? Excuse me? Did BMB members use code words for drugs? Yes. Are you familiar with those words? Yes. Miss Brady, could we please show the witness Government Exhibit 6? Do you recognize that individual? Yes. Who is it? Don Jigga. Don Jigga? Yes. Do you know his real name? Dante. The government offers Government Exhibit 6 as well as 6B. No objection. Received. Is Don Jigga part of BMB, Mr. Hamilton? Yes. How do you know? That was his Facebook name. What was his Facebook name? Don Jigga BMB. Miss Brady, could we please pull up Government Exhibit 201-8 just from Dante Brown's Facebook account? Can you please zoom in on the third from the bottom message there? Mr. Hamilton, can you please read the body of that message? We was in the trap, in the BMB building. What does trap mean? A house that drugs is being sold at. Are you familiar with the BMB building? Yes. What is that? It's a building that residents live in, and somebody that used to chill with BMB used to live in it. Was that house used for selling drugs? A little bit of everything. What do you mean by that? We bring females there. Drugs is being sold at. Parties is being kept there. Can you please read the recipient of this message? Darrell Tyrell. Miss Brady, can we please pull up Government Exhibit 201-9, from which is from the defendant's Facebook? Could you please zoom in on the second to the last message there? Can you please read that message, Mr. Hamilton? On the Ave trapping. What does on the Ave refer to? Meaning Ave is short for avenue, and trapping is selling drugs. And what does the avenue mean to you? That's White Plains Road, Gun Hill Road. Can we please have Government Exhibit 201-10, which is also from the defendant's Facebook account? Could we please zoom in on the very last message there? What does the body of this message say? LMAO, they don't know that you're making crack in the trap house. What does LMAO mean? Laughing my ass off. What is a trap house? A house that drugs is being sold out of. What is your understanding of what making crack means? Making crack, making a drug, making crack cocaine. Do you know in general terms what crack is made out of? To my knowledge, you need coke to make crack and baking soda. Coke, meaning powder cocaine? Yes. Can you please read the recipient of this message? Darrell Tyrell. Miss Brady, can we please turn to the next page of this exhibit? Could you please zoom in on the top message there? What is the body of this message, Mr. Hamilton? The top one. It says, on my screen, it says LOL. What does LOL mean? Laugh out loud. Can we please pull up Government Exhibit 600-A, which is in evidence? Mr. Hamilton, You previously testified that B&B territory ran along White Plains Road. Were there particular areas on White Plains Road that B&B members sold drugs? Particular area? 215, Gun Hill Road, 215, 219, 224, and 225. Did B&B permit any drug dealer in New York City to sell along White Plains Road? Excuse me? Did B&B allow any drug dealer in New York City to sell along White Plains Road? No, but if you're affiliated with us, then yeah. Okay, why would they not let people who weren't affiliated sell there? Because you'd be stealing our money. Who was allowed to sell there? B&B, Triple M, and whoever was affiliated with us. Did you have an understanding of what would happen if somebody tried to sell there without getting permission from B&B? Yes. How did you form that understanding? I've done it before. I've seen it happen. They'll get robbed for their drugs or their money. What would happen is they would get robbed? Yes. And you've seen that? Yes. And you've also done it yourself? Yes. Was the defendant allowed to sell in B&B territory? Yes. How do you know? He's B&B. I bought weed from him before. We can take that map down, Miss Brady. You say you bought weed from the defendant before? Yes. Approximately how many times? About 3 times. Did he sell you resale amounts or personal use amounts? Both. Focusing first on the time that the defendant sold you resale amounts of marijuana. Approximately when was that? About 2013, 2014. Where was it? On 219 and 216. And what? White Plains Road. How much did he sell you? An ounce. What did he charge you for an ounce? $275. How was the marijuana packaged, if at all? When I received it, it was in a Ziploc bag. What did you do with it after you bought it? I went to the corner store and bought little baggies to put the weed in. Why did you do that? So I could resell it and make money. How many little baggies did you put the ounce of weed into? About 30. So what were you selling the bags for that you had? What? Excuse me? How much were you charging for the baggies that you were selling? $10. What is that called? A dime. And you said that you believe that you put what the defendant gave you into about 30 bags? Yeah, 30 to 50. 30 to 50? Yes. I think you also mentioned that the defendant sold you marijuana for your personal use. How many times did that occur? About 3 times. Where was that? St. Mary and White Plains Road. Do you recall how much you purchased? Excuse me? How much did you buy from him? About, for my personal use, about 3.5 grams or 3 dimes. How was it packaged when you bought it from the defendant? It was in a Ziploc bag. Can we please, Miss Brady, pull up the government exhibit 201-16, which is in evidence, and it is from the defendant's Facebook page. Mr. Hamilton, what is in this photo? Money, Bob Marley's papers to smoke weed out of, and a bottle of liquor, and that looks like weed that's wrapped up in a saran wrap. Why do you say it looks like weed? Because it's green. We can take that down, Miss Brady. Mr. Hamilton, when did you start selling marijuana approximately? About 2012. Can we please show the witness government exhibit 630D, as in dog? Do you recognize that, Mr. Hamilton? Yes. What is that? That's 213 in Barnes. The house in the middle, that was a trap house called the Bando. Did you buy drugs there? Yes. The government offers 630D. No objection. Received. May we publish? Yes. Mr. Hamilton, you said before that it was the middle house. That's the Bando? Yes. Who did you buy drugs from at the Bando? A guy named Jerry. Do you remember about when you started buying from Jerry at the Bando? About 2013. Did you ever see other B&B members buying at the Bando? Yes. Did they sometimes come with you when you were buying? Yes. Did people outside of B&B also buy drugs at the Bando? Yes. We can take that down, Miss Brady. As a member of BMB, did you also sell crack? Yes. When approximately was that? About 2014 to 2015, around that time. Did you do that just once or regularly? One time. How much did you purchase? 8 grams. I'm sorry, you said 8 grams? Yes. Where did you get the 8 grams that you bought? The bando. How was it packaged? It was in a saran wrap. How much did you pay for it? I don't really remember the price. I would say about $150 or something. You don't remember though? No. What did you do with it, if anything, after you bought it? I went and bought baggies and packaged it. Who did you sell it to? People that smoke crack. What kinds of quantities were you selling? Dime bags. Is that a bag worth $10? Yes. Why didn't you buy crack again after the one time? I didn't like selling it. You didn't like selling crack? No. Could we please show the witness Government Exhibits 615, 616, and 616A and B? Starting with 615. Do you recognize that, Mr. Hamilton? Yes. What is that? That's 216 Park. Have you been there before? Yes. Where is it located? 216 in Barnes. Could we please turn to 616? What is that, mister? That's 616A. What are we looking at here? That's the same park, but just in the back. Could we show the witness 616B? What is that, Mr. Hamilton? That's the side of the park. Could we now show the witness 616? Mr. Hamilton, while we're waiting for that exhibit, you said previously that you didn't like selling crack. Why was that? It was a big hassle for me just being outside 5 in the morning, and I didn't have a lot of customers. It was short of money every time I was served. It was always short money. I think that's pretty much it. Why did you have to go out at 5 in the morning to sell crack, but not weed? Usually that's when people that smoke crack is outside. So the people I was serving crack to is very poor. So they was outside most of the time at early morning. I think we're going to skip 616. Mr. Hamilton, is it fair to say that you just told us that 615, 616A, and 616B are all views of the same park? Yes. Different angles? The government offers those exhibits. No objection. Received. Could we please pull up Government Exhibit 600-A? Mr. Hamilton, can you indicate for the jury, and I think the finger painting works now, where the park is located? What are the intersections there? Barnes Avenue and White Plains Road. The horizontal line, what is that street? Excuse me? The horizontal line you just drew, what street is that? That's Barnes going straight up and White Plains going across. Is it 216 running across? Yes. Just so the record is clear, the witness has drawn a circle around the park that is marked on the map as Agnes Haywood Playground. Yes, so noted. Thank you, Your Honor. Miss Brady, could we turn back to 616A, please? Mr. Hamilton, have you sold drugs in this park? Yes. Have you seen other BMB members sell drugs there? Yes. Have you seen the defendant selling drugs there? Yes. Can you tell the jury about that occasion? It was summertime. Polo Rell came to the park screaming, "Loud, loud, loud." What does loud mean? Loud means exotic weed. What kind of weed is referred to as loud? Sour diesel. Did you, that day, see the defendant serving customers? I'm not pretty sure. I don't really remember. Have you seen guns at that park? Excuse me? Have you seen guns in this park? Yes. And where have you seen guns inside this park? I carried a gun inside that park. A couple of BMB members carry guns in there. Usually there's garbage cans in the corner of the park. We put the guns in the garbage cans, or we give it to the females to put in their purses or something. Can you indicate, looking at this picture, where the garbage cans would typically be inside the park? So in the corners of the basketball courts? Yes. Can we please show the witness Government Exhibit 632? Do you recognize that, Mr. Hamilton? Yes. What is it? That's a school that's down the block from 216 Park. The government offers Exhibit 232. No objection. Received. Miss Brady, could we please show the witness Government Exhibit 633? Do you recognize that, Mr. Hamilton? Yes. What is that? Richard R. Green, my middle school, on 216 in Barnes. You said it's on 216 in Barnes? Yes. The government offers Exhibit 633. No objection. May we publish, Your Honor? Yes. Mr. Hamilton, how far is this school from the park that you were just talking about? It's right across the street from the park. If you were standing inside the park, could you throw a basketball and hit that school? Yes. Can we please pull up Government Exhibit 632 in evidence? Is that the other park that you mentioned before? That's the other school. Yes, thank you. That's the other school? Yes. How far away is that school from the park? About 1 minute away. A little too far to throw a basketball and hit it? Yes. Could we please show the witness Government Exhibit? Actually, can we just pull it up from Government Exhibit 212? This is from Boogie's Facebook page. Could we please pull up Government Exhibit 203-2? All right, Mr. Hamilton. Do you recognize the individuals? This is also from Boogie's Facebook page. Do you recognize the individuals in this photograph? Yes. Who are they, starting from left to right? Left, the first person is Boogie Boo. The second is Big Bank. Third is B Rich. Who is B Rich? A member of BMB. How do you know? I used to piece him. Can we please show the witness Government Exhibit 32? Do you recognize that, Mr. Hamilton? Yes. What is it? That's B Rich. Could we please show the witness Government Exhibit 10? Do you recognize that, Mr. Hamilton? Yes. Who is it? That's Rado. Is Rado a member of BMB? Yes. How do you know? I seen him piece somebody. Could we please show the witness Government Exhibit 27? Do you recognize that, Mr. Hamilton? Yes. What is it? That's Papa. Who is Papa? He's from Blamma. He's a member of Blamma. Same thing for BMB. When you say Papa, is that how you always called him? Yeah, it's Papa. And he has another name, Ola. Papa Ola? Yes. How do you know that Papa Ola is Blamma, which is a part of BMB? That's where he's from. He's from Boston Road. He's not from White Plains Road. How do you know he's a member of BMB? He used to come to White Plains Road, be in the park with us. I seen him piece a couple BMB members. Can we please show the witness Government Exhibit 31? Do you recognize that? Yes. Who is it? That's Ra. Who is Ra? Triple M. How do you know he's Triple M? He's one of the big homies. He's a big homie for Triple M? Yes. Does he have a brother? Yes. Who's his brother? Tyleek. Is Tyleek in BMB? Yes. Can we please show the witness Government Exhibit 5? Do you recognize that, Mr. Hamilton? Yes. What is it? That's Duke. Who is Duke? He's BMB. How do you know? I used to piece him. Can we please show the witness Government Exhibit 14? Do you recognize that person, Mr. Hamilton? Yes. Who is it? Steph. Is Steph BMB? I don't know about now, but I know he used to be. He used to be. How do you know? I seen him piece other people. Can we please show the witness Government Exhibit 15? Do you recognize that person? Yes. Who is it? K-Rock. Who is K-Rock? He was BMB. How do you know? I used to piece him. You say was. Is he still? I don't know. I ain't seen him in a while. When was the last time you saw him? The first time I ever got arrested with him. That was about when I was 12 years old. Did something happen to K-Rock that caused him not to be around anymore? Yeah, he got paralyzed. He got shot in his back. He couldn't move his legs or nothing. Can we please show the witness Government Exhibit 30? Do you recognize that person? Yes. Who is it? That's Akon. Who is Akon? BMB. How do you know? I used to piece him. Can we please show the witness Government Exhibit 39? Who is that? Cash. Who is Cash? He was BMB. How do you know? I seen him piecing other BMB members. Can we please show the witness Government Exhibit 38? Do you recognize that person? Yeah. Who is he? Naughty. Naughty? Yeah. Is that what you always called him? Yeah, just naughty. Just naughty. And who is he? He's BMB. How do you know? I seen him piece other people. Has Just Naughty told you about crimes that he's committed? Yeah. What has he told you? Shootings that he did. Your Honor, at this time, the government offers Government Exhibit 32. I thought she was going to go through a list. I have no objection to it. Yes, go ahead. 32, 32B, 10, 27, 27B, 5 and 5B, 14, 15 and 15B, 30 and 30B, 39 and 39B, and 38 and 38B. Received. May we publish, Your Honor? Yes, and this may be a good place to end for the day after you put those up. That's fine, Your Honor. Your Honor, I believe that earlier I forgot to offer 1B and 1C, as well as 24B. No? Oh my gosh. Any objection? No objection. Received. Belated. Thank you, Your Honor. Do you want to post those as well? We put them up. I believe I just missed introducing them. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to let you go for the day. We're off to a good start, but in order to keep on schedule, we need to start promptly tomorrow at 9:30.